So we got a new update to NotebookLM, and this one is making the tool to be even more useful. And that's because for the longest time we are essentially stuck with the typical two-host deep dive podcast when creating audio content with NotebookLM. But today it is no longer the case because now we have some new formats like there is the brief mode, critique, and debate. So in this video, I will show you how you can access these new formats when creating audio content with NotebookLM. And the first thing that you need to do is to open the web version of NotebookLM. And that's because we don't have these options yet on the mobile version of NotebookLM, and that's why you have to use the web version. Now after that, you can either create a new notebook or you can open the one that you had on your account. Now let me try using this document as an example. And to create some audio content with these new formats, you can click this pencil icon on audio overview. And then you can select between deep dive, which is the classic podcast, and then we have some new options like there's the brief, critique, and debate. And by the way, some of them do come with the option to select the length of the audio content. And let's say I will select the brief mode, and I can select the language and also the other things that AI must focus on the content, but that is an optional setting. And after that, just click generate. As usual, the process to create this audio content will take several minutes depending on the length of the document, the length of the audio, and many other aspects. But in general, it will take several minutes. Now, I guess I'm going to show you some examples of the audio overview content on these new formats that I created with NotebookLM. I'm going to give you a few seconds of preview of each of these new formats. So let's start with the deep dive, which is again the OG mode in NotebookLM. I'm going to click this play button and listen closely.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping straight into something really fundamental.
Absolutely, the basic language of electricity.
Exactly. We're talking ampere, volt.
Okay, so that was the deep dive, the typical two-host podcast. Now let's move on with the brief.
This is the brief on fundamental electrical units. You ever wonder how your device is just...
Okay, the brief is quite simple, and honestly this is my favorite new format because it is much shorter. And I forgot to mention that these new formats do come with some new voices. So we got new flavors finally in the audio overview. Now let's move on with the critique.
Welcome. Today we're looking at material explaining key electrical units like ampere, volt, ohm, and others, using those helpful water analogies.
Right, let's jump in. My first point actually concerns...
Okay, so similar to deep dive, critique do come with two hosts in the audio. Now, let's finally move on with the debate.
Welcome to the debate. Today we're diving into the foundational electrical units that underpin, well, pretty much all of electrical engineering.
And our central question is this.
All right, so yeah, again, it is similar to the critique and deep dive. It does come with two audio hosts. So that's just some quick preview, and of course, this comes with some new voices, which is always nice. And that's essentially how you can access these new audio formats when creating audio content with NotebookLM. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a great day ahead.